If you would be the Minister of Education of the world, let's pretend for a moment, and if you could create an encyclopedia, I swear to God, I just practiced
It's
this
a
word.
hard word. It's a hard word.
Encyclopedia. It's in Dutch, encyclopedie. So encyclopedia with real skills, like in the term soft skills, it's called, but the real skills. How would that look like?
But what I try to do when I argue the semantics of real skills versus soft skills is this. In an industrial society, soft skills don't seem to matter very much. And if we can measure it easily, like typing speed or whether or not you know how to program bug-free code in C++, those are important. Those we pay money for to go to school to get certified in. But if it's a soft skill, like honesty, loyalty, connection, empathy, charisma, insight, the ability to ask good questions, these are all the things that I so admire in you. All of a sudden, those don't seem to matter very much because they're hard to measure. Well, let's call them real skills instead and say, we can figure out how to tell the difference between someone who has them and someone who doesn't. And we can figure out how to create the environment where someone can learn to do them more. Clearly, you can learn to be slightly better at telling a story. You can learn to be slightly better at telling the truth. You can learn to be slightly better at asking a question. Well, if you can learn to be slightly better at it, you can do it again and again and again and again and again and get really good at it. And it's absurd to say that these don't have value. So if we think about the former CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer, perhaps the worst performing CEO of my lifetime. Steve Ballmer knew how to do things that were easy to measure. He was terrible at making basic decisions involving strategy and humanity. And as a result, Microsoft missed the smartphone, the search engine, social networks, and cloud computing. 4 of the biggest trends of the entire decade, the biggest decade in tech, missed 4 times by somebody who was missing soft skills, real skills. But we can teach people these things, even though we can't test for them, not yet. And so what I want to encourage parents and teachers and bosses to do is to say, I can teach you hard skills. I can teach you how to code in C++ if you are enrolled in the journey of developing your real skills.